Hello, hey, how's it going? So, today is just gonna, why am I clinking my mouse so much? Today is gonna be just kind of a chilling day, gonna hang out for a bit, I'm gonna read a light novel. So this is gonna be kind of one of those reading streams like, but instead of creepypasta today, I have a bunch of light novels, but I'm just gonna go with an easy one that everybody kind of knows, so that there won't be chance of like getting lost or something, you know. And my drink for today is I have a green monster that has a dent in it. There's a dent in my can. Hello, Calviline. I hope I said that right. Hello, how are you doing? How you doing today? What are you up to? I'm sipping my drink and opening up my books on my Kindle here so that I can read them without any issue. Let's see, where do we scroll through? Man, I put a lot of books on here and not a lot are finished. A lot are like halfway maybe. I don't know, it's very hard to finish books sometimes. I'm looking for ReZero. I think that'll be a good one to go with. I do Spice and Wolf, like all Spice and Wolf, but I can't find number 1. I'm 4% into number 1. There we go. Wait, what was I 16% into? Tanya. Okay, let's see. Spice and Wolf, more Spice and Wolf. There we go, volume 1. I'm 7% in, but that's fine. I'll just start where I start, you know? Good, and you? I'm doing great. I was very sick over the weekend. It was, I was getting chills, and I'd go from, like, being super hot to super cold immediately. So I was, like, getting under the blankets for a while, and then I'd be too hot, and I'd have to, like, throw them off. That was not fun. Being sick is not fun. Not a good feeling. So yeah, that was what I did all weekend. I would have done this on Sunday otherwise if I had realized that I was gonna be super sick. If I had planned better, I would have done it on Sunday, but I was not prepared for it. What I said before didn't make sense. Scratch that from the record. Thank you. So I don't know whether I should just get into like reading and chilling out, hanging out. So starting from where I was, I am in the book because I'm not gonna rewind to the beginning. Everybody's seen this anime. It's not gonna be anything that different as far as I know. It might get different later in the books. I don't know. I haven't read much the light novels, which I put a bunch on my Kindle. And then I never read them. Like, I just put the entirety of Spice and Wolf and then went on to just not read it at all. So, yeah. What the number just 48? What? What? What is happening? Oh my god, that can't be 64! Hold up. I dropped my Wacom pen. What is that? I'm so confused. I just go, I'm gonna read some How you doing? 69. Yes, nice number. That's the nice number. Why is the phone going off? Why is the phone always go? This phone never rings. It never rings unless there's a stream on, and that's when it rings. So hello, hey everybody. So my plan is just to like read and hang out, and hopefully the phone will not be going off any more than this one time. Nobody's gonna answer it because nobody cares. So yeah, 69, good number. It's the nice number. Nobody's gonna answer the phone. But yeah, so I have a book. I'm ready to read. I guess I'll hang out and talk a little bit more before I get right into it. But yeah, this has been one of those days, one of those weekends where it was way too crazy for me. I guess it's not really crazy when you sit around in bed playing visual novels and just like zonking out from a sickness, but it feels crazy. It feels crazy even though you did absolutely nothing. Destroy the phone. I wish I could. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary to have a landline anymore. I don't, but we have one, so there it is. And it's literally nobody of substance ever calls, so what is the point? You're gonna get spam anyway. Read by GHT. What? I'm getting raided. What the heck? Hello? That's why I was like, what the heck is happening? Never happens, but hello, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate that. Thank you, GHT. That was surprising the heck out of me. Here I am, just chilling, and then all of a sudden the numbers just jump into like 1 million. Thank you though. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate that. Oh. Hey, Sound Scales, how's it been? It's been good. I'm doing a lot better than I was doing this weekend. Doing a lot better. Hopefully I'll even I'll get onto. Yeah, right. It just jumped. Hopefully by later this week I'll get back into RE2, play some more of that, cause I don't know. It's a fun game, but I get lost in games like that where there's just a lot of things you have to like grab and find, because I just often miss things that are like right under my nose, like it could be right in front of me and I'll just walk past it 70 times until I finally get it, which is why I'm a big fan of using guides, even though I shouldn't. It's frowned upon, but I just find guides to be a little bit. One second, there's an issue. I'll be right back. Sorry, there is something I had to deal with it. It's not cheating, it's using your resources. Yeah, that's pretty much how I see it. You destroy everything. I do not. I have not destroyed many things. I'm actually like, you know how like people get mad and they want to like smash things? That ain't me. That ain't me. I think about it and then I'm like, wait, but then it'll be broken and gone forever and I can't use it again. I've never smashed a controller. I've never even like raged during a game. Like I'll just that's not really my thing, raging. 69, nice number. Gosh dang it. I get a big raid, and then all of a sudden a problem arises, and I have to leave in the middle. Oh well, it happens. But no, I do not destroy things. I'm not related to Godzilla. Although that'd be pretty sweet if I was, wouldn't it? Ah, God. But yeah, I don't know. It's just been a new goal, see me rage. It's pretty hard to get me to rage. It's really unusual for me to rage. Like, I can't think of a time I've ever truly raged. When I do get frustrated, I'm more likely to cry or something than to rage, you know? More likely to start crying. Oi, hello, how you doing? I don't usually like scream when I'm upset with like a game. I haven't broken controllers or punched walls. No usual gamer rage type stuff. Hello Nick, how you doing? I'm I didn't even know people did raids on YouTube. I didn't know that was a thing. Let me just catch my breath, jeez. I think the most of the time when I get frustrated at a game, I kind of sweat, you know? YOLO hack, sweat. Yeah, that's me. That's me if I'm getting frustrated at the game, I just kind of sweat. Why would you get mad over a game? I don't know why people get mad over games. Most of the time, I get mad if I get stuck on like a really frustrating section that's like, you have to do it just right, you know, like or it's like buggy, so when you're playing it, it's like you make any mistake and you have to do it over again. A game that's kind of like that is like the first Sly Cooper. You only have like 1 health the whole game, right? You only have 1 health, and so when where am I going? You only have 1 health, so you can only get hit once. But there's a lot of ways to get hit in Sly Cooper. So when you're playing it, it can be really, really difficult because it's like, you get sent back, way back a lot more than you normally would in other games. Like, later they fixed that in like, Sly Cooper 2, like Book of Thieves, I think it was. Or maybe that's the 3rd game. But anyway, they added 3 health, which is a little less difficult. But I found the first one very difficult because of the one hit thing. Like you really have to do everything perfect in that game, and that's when I get kind of angry. Getting over it. I've watched a lot of people play it. I haven't played it myself. Maybe because I know I will never be able to beat it. and I feel like I couldn't be entertaining if I'm never gonna get there, you know? Like, could it really be entertaining to watch me struggle for, like, hours and never reach the end? Is that really what you want to see? Jump King, I saw Pika Me rage on that one. That was pretty entertaining, but I feel a little bit bad when people play games like that and rage, you know? I feel bad for them. They shouldn't have to deal with that. Getting over it is pretty overrated, IMO. I mean, it might be fun. I've seen some amazing speedruns of it. Really amazing. I can't believe people can do that, honestly, because it's like I think the world record is like 1 minute 30 seconds or something like that. And that's just, it's absolutely insane. Like, I watched the video and it's like he goes from the bottom to the top in literally like no time. I can't imagine spending insane hours in that game just to be able to like fly through a game like that. Some people have way more dedication to like one single game than anybody has to anything, you know? do I speak French? I can ask. I can say like a few things like do try, or like I can ask if you speak French, which is a pretty useless question. I suppose what it would be like to ask if somebody speaks English would be like, parlez-vous anglais? Is that right? I never learned French in school, so I barely knew any. I had friends who took French and they were not very good at either. I didn't really find it that hard to teach. Really? Really? It was easy for you? That's nice. That must be nice. I'm not very good at games, so any game with difficulty is gonna be a rough game for me at times. Good French accent, thank you. It's my best attempt. If I read like random sentences, I can kind of do the accent, but I'm sure a French person would hear me and go, "Oh, this is atrocious. This is the worst accent you've ever had." You know? They're very picky about accents is what I know about French people. They get very picky. They're like, "Oh, this is not a good accent." I feel like I'm getting Russian there. I feel like I'm getting into a Russian accent like that. Parlez-vous anglais? Yes, like that, yeah. It's so cute there. Thank you. You're garbage at games? Really, huh? Well, maybe I could do it. Maybe. I might be too bad, though. The only games I'm really good at are, like, Tetris. I think that's the only game I'm really skilled at. There used to be, like, this old, I want to say it was like a Flash or something kind of website. It was one of those old web games of Tetris. I got on like a top 10 there once, and I was so happy for that moment. That was like one of the happiest days for a while, because I was so happy to put my name on the top of the leaderboard of freaking Tetris. Impressive, but can you speak American? Ah, yes, hamburger, pizza, baseball. Did you see the game yesterday, guys? I'm going to use my credit card to shop at McDonald's. Yeah, is that a good American? That's my American. I speak it quite fluently. Hey guys, do you want to play Fortnite? Do you want to play Call of Duty? My favorite game character is Master Halo. Yes, rotating bricks, very fun. It is fun. Something satisfying about when you stack them perfectly and you clear a bunch of lines. You make me laugh a lot. Thank you. Try speaking Australian. I don't think I can do a good Australian, but I know they go like, oh god, I'm not. When they say no, they're always like, no. There's like there's a invisible R there. No, I saw it on the news. I could maybe do a bit. I'm failing at this accent. It's not a good one. I can speak okay Japanese, and not the best, but I can. So, whoa! I just clipped everywhere. Roblox hentai, no! Bonk, 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 no! That is a bonk. No Roblox hentai, no. I didn't even know that was a thing. Who would do such a thing? Who would take a game for nature documentary when we are watching the penguins there. They do. If I think about penguins, I'll think about them falling over and knocking into stuff, and I'll laugh because they've got such like squishy bodies. They can take all that damage. They just bonk. Horny jail. Yes, you go to horny jail. Bonk. I don't think I can do any other major impressions, but I try. I try. No! No, nobody's saying that word. That's bad. Don't do that. Not allowed. You guys are getting into the bad stuff today. It's not one of those days, okay? Not one of those days. Australian people will be like, "Hello, mate. Wanna go out to the outback and punch some kangaroos? We'll drink Milo and eat Vegemite sandwiches afterwards." No, nobody's saying that. Are you a Schwachi? What? Squat? Oh, a what? What does that word mean? I'm kind of, people say these things to trick you into saying things. I'm kind of now like, sketched out by words I don't know. Weird slang I've never seen. I'm like, is this trying to trick me? Guys, have you heard about this thing? There's this new thing everybody's talking about recently. It's called Hava. Do you guys know Hava? I don't think you do, right? You don't know Hava. Have a nice day. Got him. Owned. You've been owned. Australia is the only country that lost a war to a bunch of birds. At least they're cute birds, though. They got parakeets and cockatoos. They're crazy and they destroy everything, but they're so cute. They're just so cute. Love me some parrots. Dang, we got caught. It's okay. Everybody just appeared and then they disappeared. Oh wait. Yeah. You better have a nice day now. It's important. If you don't have a nice day, can you play Jump King? I don't know. Let's see. How much does it cost? Cause I have to conserve costs on games. $12.99. You know what? That's a possibility. I could probably play this. It's only $12.99. I think that's within things I could play. Play Spooky Jump Scare. Well, I'm gonna play more Resident Evil too. So there will definitely be some of that in there. I think there will be some Spooky Jump Scare and some of me going. Cause I usually don't get very scared by horror games or horror in general. Cause I'm a big horror fan. If you can spot that in the name Sadako, you know what's up. Because it has a double meaning. Okay. Sadako is a character in a book where she's like a girl who's dying and she folds 1,000 cranes to make a wish. But Sadako is also the character from The Ring, Ringu, the Japanese original version, who, comes out of the TV and kills you. So, it's a dual meaning, because I actually love horror. I've, ever since I was a little crane, little bird, just a chick, I've been really into horror movies, and I watched like a million of them. Like, if you name one, I've probably seen it, because I watched so many horror movies. I love them. I love them a lot. I like horror. I think it's great, but it doesn't scare me. So you'd be surprised. The most usually is I get shocked by something and I go, oh my god. Sadako, best girl, death is worth it. One day I will climb out of the screen here and you will just die. 7 days. 7 days. Did you know? Okay, here's my horror knowledge for you. Did you know that the call, okay, in the original movie, if you haven't seen it, the call is actually just weird sounds for Ringu. They just pick up the phone and it's just weird sounds. But then they added, because they wanted it to be clear for American audiences, they actually added the saying 7 days to the American version, because I guess they thought, I don't know, Americans would not remember that she had 7 days if she didn't call and say it or something. Say bonjour in French. I do know bonjour. I do. Bonjour. Oui, oui, baguette. Slow death or quick death, though. I think when Sadako comes out of the TV, it's actually instantaneous. So, well, no, it's not quite. If you see the end, it takes them a second, but it's pretty quick. They die from being scared or something. But actually, there's the books, okay? The books are different from the sequel, Ringu and the Ring movies, because actually it becomes a sci-fi, and it turns out what kills them is like a virus. They get a virus in their body from watching the movie. It's really far out. You guys should go read the descriptions, because it doesn't make any sense. It's insane. No 7 days, only 7 scales. And with 7 scales, we can weigh 7 whole things at once. Ooh. So cute. Thank you. But yeah, it becomes a weird sci-fi. It's totally out of the norm. If you like watched all the Ring content, you'd be surprised to find out that the books take a weirdly drastic different turn that doesn't quite make sense. I don't know how to explain it. I suggest reading up on it, because it's just, it totally it totally shocked me when I read about it. I was like, this is not, huh? But yeah, I'll play more horror games. I actually would love suggestions, so please feel free to send me horror game suggestions. I know there's some really interesting ones people have been playing lately. Like, there's like the bag of milk one. It's just like called like inside a bag of milk, inside a bag of milk or something. Milk inside of a bag, milk inside of a bag, twice in a row. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. There's this one. There's that convenience store one, right? That is a horror game, I think. The convenience store. Yes. This is one I think people have been playing and liking. I might try that one. That might be a fun one. I don't know. If I can find like my capture card, I'd love to play Fatal Frame, because that's a series I really like, and I don't think a lot of people know it actually. Convenience store is a VTuber staple. Yeah. I've seen people playing it, and I thought, should I get this game? Should I play it? Should I do this one? Thank you, thank you so much. You're so nice. Yeah, that's what I've been considering. The milk inside of a bag. It looks so weird. I kind of just want to play it, but I feel like it's gonna be a short one. Like, it's not gonna take up a lot of time. So if both are short, maybe I could combine into one game. Let's see, how long did milk inside a bag take people? Like half an hour. So maybe I could combine that with something else, like another stream, so that it becomes like longer. Yeah, that would be a thing. There are a lot of good horror games, and then there are a lot of bad ones that just exist to jump scare you. Like Alien Isolation. That one's really good. I think that was like free for like months ago, and I thought, oh, should I get it? I don't know. I've already watched people play this game. I've seen it all. And I didn't get it, and I regret that. I should have gotten it, because even if I never played it, what does it hurt me to keep it on my account? I should have done that. I really should have. That's how I feel about that one. So yeah, Alien Isolation would be good though. I think that's I like the Alien game. From what I've seen from Isolation, I think I watched most of the game, but I think it's a really cool concept. Having Ripley's daughter, and I love the Alien games, the movies. Movies. I don't know if there are other games. Are there other alien games? Let me see. Alien games. I'm just gonna get all games like about aliens. No, actually, whoa, there's actually a lot of alien games. Like a lot. Holy crap, they've been making these like crazy. Huh. I didn't know there were so many. They're on like weird systems too, like the Atari and stuff. There's an 1984 game. This must have came out like right after the first movie. It's for the Commodore 64, which I think is a thing that nobody owns. So, or maybe there's some weirdo out there who owns a Commodore 64, but I certainly don't. Yeah. So, I guess I could say alien games, but I think I haven't played all of them. So, saying I like them would be not quite right. They gotta cash in on the scary banana head boys. Yeah, their heads are very elongated. I wonder what their brain looks like in their skull. Is it like a long brain? Or is it actually just a small brain that's on like the inner part of their long head? Like it's like just a teeny little brain and they actually don't have a big brain? Which is more funny? They have them having like a teeny brain or a long brain? I'm imagining long brain in my mind beneath their skull, and it is a pretty funny idea. Just stretched out. It's like, wait, okay, wait. The brain has to connect to the spinal cord, right? So if they have long brain, then what's the bottom part? The cerebellum or whatever would be like have to double back underneath the brain and come down. So small brain is more plausible, I think. Small brain makes more sense. Small brain makes more sense logically, but long brain is funnier and more impractical, so I am inclined to say I like that idea best. I just realized I was supposed to be reading stuff, and I haven't read anything. The title's all wrong, the thumbnail's all wrong, I was all wrong. Supposed to be reading, haven't read a thing. I didn't realize this was a xenobiology class. Well, now it is. Now you're learning. Say ara ara. Ara ara. お姉さんはara ara です。That's not a sentence that makes sense. I got two big things, big brain and tools. Ah, yes, I have tools too. I have hammer, and I have a screwdriver, and I have another hammer, and I have a stapler. I actually do. There's actually a stapler right here. Let me see if you guys can hear if I... There you go. Stapled. I stapled nothing. Now I have a nice little staple to play with. Well, I just read through the Ring book plots and now my brain hurts. Right? It takes such a weird turn. That author, Koji Suzuki, I think his name is, he wrote a book that was printed on toilet paper about a toilet ghost. Imagine reading that and you're like, I can't wipe yet. I still have to read more. Organism. That's the closest I'll get there. You can't trick me, okay? You can't trick me. I'm too in the loop. Let me take a drink. I'm getting thirsty here. I'm getting thirsty for Monster energy. Yeah, it's a joke, sorry. Yeah, you better be sorry, or else. So should I read? Oh, I fell asleep. Hold on. Let me set this up. Say, good blood, bad blood? What does this lead to? Is this one of those ones? It's like the mother plucker one? If you say it fast, it becomes like... Or is this to summon Bloody Mary or something? Good blood, bad blood. I have Google at my fingertips. You have to consider this. This is actually a book. At the vortex of the American eugenics tragedy was the seemingly sordid tale of a quote-unquote degenerate family from rural Jersey. Huh? What? What kind of book is this? What are you recommending? No, it's a tongue twister from when I was a kid. Good blood, bad blood. Good blood, bad blood. Does anybody remember that thing where people would have you say fork a lot, and then they'd say, what do you eat soup with? And to trick you into saying a fork or something? Let's see, let me find this. What do you eat soup with joke? So it's like, say fork 15 times, then say it 1 time. Then say it 19 times. What do you eat soup with? And then I said fork instead of spoon. 4.1 out of 5 on Goodreads. Nice. Yeah, it must be a good book. I've never heard of it, but it seems like people like it actually. So, you know, maybe I'll remember that book and I'll see if it's good. I do like reading. I actually quite like reading, which is why I try to do reading streams, and then I end up talking the whole time like this. I won't make it past a few pages. I haven't made it past 1 today. You know, I was gonna do... Wait, huh? Oh. So that's what it's recommending to me. Penguin Drum light novel. From Water Penguin Drum. That is something I would like. Yes, Kindle, you know me. Supposed to... Oh, I have Rosemary's Baby on here. I don't know. I thought, I'll read the actual book. Because something I like to do is, I like to compare the books to the movies. So, sometimes if I'm going to see a movie, I will go read the book first, and I will go compare it to the movie when I watch the movie. That's something I like to do. So I have a lot of movie books, or like, not movie books. Movie books are like when they make a movie and they write like a really bad book based on the movie or something. No, I mean books that have been adapted. Yes, that's the accurate thing that I mean. Yeah. Yeah, Rosemary's Babies. Rosemary's Babies. Rosemary's Babies. You have Rosemary's Baby. I keep saying it wrong. You have Rosemary's Baby. Did you kidnap it? No. I just borrowed it. I merely borrowed it. How 2 words? I'm gay. Oh, congratulations on coming out of the closet. Really proud of you. Congratulations to you for being gay. Good for you. 3 claps, everybody. 3 claps. 3 claps. My clippings. What does that even mean? Is there like a tool on a Kindle you could What is it? Like you could save a quote or something? Hi gay, I'm dad. Okay. Let's see, maybe Spice and Wolf would be better. ReZero seems boring today. If only I could find Volume 1. Spring Log 3? What is this? I've never heard of this. Wait! That's Spice and Wolf. Huh? Well, okay. So, I'm looking at my books right now. 3 claps for the gay. Hi, not gay. I'm dad. Woof woof story. I told you to turn me into a light novel titles. Titles. That's not a word. Light novel titles be like, don't you love being a dog in another world with your sister or something? Do I have Discord for talk? No, I don't have one of those yet. I don't have anything set up for that right now. Maybe in the future, community will be set up, but not at the moment. There's no community. I do. You can find any of my links on my profile. Sadako, you know I'm not gay, so can we? What? Why do you stop? Why are you doing the bike sound? Oh, the bike sound, like the honking, the honking that bikes do, like That's my best impression of a bike horn. I can do some pretty good noises, sound effects. Actually, that's one of my hidden talents. Hold on, I can do a dog bark. Hold on. I feel embarrassed doing that to myself. What about a hype? That's a yappy dog. I love when I just clip around the screen. I love that. I just love that. It's because I'm like going ruggy. Ruggy. Ruby-doo. What the WTF? Think I shouldn't have drank Sprite while eating Subway? I've never had that experience. What does that do? What do you mean I hit sound after talking about? I don't know what I'm saying, man. I'm just saying things. I'm just saying whatever pops into my dang head. I'm in a verbal diarrhea mode, and it's just like if a thing comes out of my mouth, it's straight from my brain. I'm not even. There's no processing. It goes from brain to mouth in like 0.5 second. It just goes. There's no thought to it at all. There's not a single bit of thought to it. It's just whatever I decide to say. How old am I? I am 1,000,000 years old. I am 420 years old. Brain to mouth filter non-existent. Yes, exactly. The filter has been removed temporarily. It is all just the mumble jumble of words that just immediately out of my mouth, you know? Woof Woof Story. I actually haven't read this one. I wonder if this is interesting. Woof Woof Story. I told you to turn me into a pampered pooch, not Fenrir. Imagine you're mad. You're like a big dog. Is this a furry light novel? Are there furry light novels? If there are furry light novels, I think you are 24. That's a random guess. No, I'm 420. I'm 420 years old. Light novel titles are really something else. Yeah, they are. They're really random. If you read them, I don't know how to describe the way they are written. Some of them are actually really well written. Like, there's some light novels that you read this and you're like, this could be a real novel. You didn't have to make it light. You don't have to make it a light novel. You could make this a real thing. But instead it's like this, like, some of them are like at least 69. Yeah. Nice. At least. I need to do a stretch. I've been sitting in the worst chair ever for the longest time. I need a stretch for that. Whoa! So I clicked on this novel, the Pampered Pooch one, and there's like some images. One of them, okay, so we got an elf. I can't show you this, but I can describe it. We have an elf, and she's in a hot spring with a chalice. Haha, funny Reddit number. Haha, Among Us. You know, I have like 15 GL light novels bookmarked. Yeah, there's a lot of light novels. It's like, imagine, I don't know, like, it takes me a while to collect things like this because the prices are so high, you know. You can't justify buying 15 books at once, you know. Fanfics and light novels are underrated. That's true. There's some really amazing fanfics out there that really fix like problems with stories. Like, there's some shows where you're like, this is great if they didn't screw the whole thing up, you know. There are some really wonderful light novels and fanfics out there that have led to amazing things. Like the animes we have. Like, a lot of anime now are based on light novel, and if they weren't good, we would get so many bad anime right now. I mean, there's definitely some bad isekai, but still. Are you sus? I am the imposter. Never Google how is the 25th island of Greece called. Why do you say that? If you say that, I'm gonna Google it. Oh, Morgus. No! Fix and canon divergent stuff, yeah. I love AUs. AUs are really fun. Some people are so creative, and it's really nice to see them use that creative stuff to put effort into things they love, like fanfics. I really love fanfics, and I've supported that community for a really long time. Fanfics can also be really cringe, don't get me wrong. There are some very cringe fanfics out there, but I think it's a good thing overall, you know? Are you horny? Like Marie. I'm horny! I love that. I love that meme. I say that to myself sometimes. Marine is great. I love Marine. I watch her stream sometimes. She's funny. I wish that the Holo GPs were not always streaming at like 2 to 4 a.m. because I'm already asleep. It's always like middle of morning for me. except for Pekora. Pekora's the most on when I'm awake. She must have really bad sleeping habits. Honestly. Cassandra Clare wrote Harry Potter fanfiction and went on to become an actual author. I don't know if you guys know, but like 50 Shades of Grey was a Twilight fanfiction and then went on to be a real book. It makes sense when you think about it, but I guess fanfiction can lead to real books because if your story is different enough, you could just change the name and like publish it, you know? Central supremacy. We would you force yourself to laugh. I don't force myself to laugh. I just laugh at everything. I laugh at my own jokes. I'm pretty goofy like that. Pekora is Ronnie too, yeah. Sleep is overrated. I used to think that, but there's a point in the middle of the night where I get like an itch inside me where I'm like, I have to sleep. I have to sleep right now, and if I don't sleep, I'm gonna freak out. I get like so tired that I immediately have to sleep, you know? 50 Shades is the pinnacle of fanfiction. I don't know about that. It is pretty funny though. I watched the movie, the first one, and it was like a comedy to me. It was really funny. He actually says, I'm 50 Shades of fucked up. What? What? Wait a second. Wait, I opened this book, and it's titled the first one. It won't let me go back pages. I'm skipping forward! What the heck? No! How do I fix this? I skipped way forward in this book that I had open. I skipped way forward. Way more forward than I read. I'm suddenly 28% in because anywhere I click is going forward. It won't let me go back. How do I use the Kindle? Go to title page. Okay, so this is in the second book. Why is it like that? What? I thought that was the first book that I opened there. Hit clear. I think I know what that word is supposed to mean. I think I know. AU fanfics are the exact reason there's so many people wanting their own coffee shop cute meat. I feel like owning a coffee shop is a way to become very addicted to caffeine for life. Like that's a road to never not drinking caffeine. You'll be addicted forever. If you own a coffee shop, you'll probably never stop drinking coffee. You'll wake up, you'll pour a cup, and then you'll keep pouring cups. Because you got so much freaking coffee that you're never gonna run out, you know? Coffee shop AUs are a little bit overdone. That's one that I think I wouldn't. Baristas are low-key drug dealers. You know, I've heard that. I have heard that one. There are probably a lot of baristas that could on the side they could on the side sell a little, you know? There's probably a lot of baristas that do that. They slip you your coffee and a little extra in the what's the thing that goes around the coffee holder? I don't go out and buy coffee a lot, actually. So I don't know. The cup holder, the armband for the cup. Yeah, that they could slip it in there and they slide it together like add a little extra sugar in your coffee. And be sure to check for your sugar, you know. That's how they do it. Or they tape it to the cup lid. Why am I thinking of ways to hide it? Why am I thinking that? Hi, Megaworks. Hello, how you doing? How you doing today? Why go for coffee shop AU when you could have fantasy, royal bandit enemies to lovers, slow burn, pining drama combined? Oh, that sounds like a complicated plot. That sounds really complicated. That's above me. I could never write good fanfiction. All my fanfiction that I have ever written were terrible, and I look back at them and get cringe and laugh, and that's it. What a grand and intoxicating naivety. Coffee is the drug. Yes, I mean, coffee is the drug, isn't it? Technically, I mean, you can get decaf if you really just like the taste, but do people drink it for the taste, really? Does anybody drink coffee for the taste? Never Google skit number 4 by Kanye West and skip to 15 seconds. You know, I'll save that in my brain for later because I don't want to get copyrighted or something or, in trouble. But I'm going to save that in my brain and remember that and look it up. But I bet it's going to be like Among Us. It's going to be an Among Us. There's so many type of those fantasy AUs though. How many Hogwarts AUs do you think there are? Teen Wolf, Hogwarts AU, and he meets Harry Potter, and they say Wingardium Leviosa together. Oh, amazing, amazing. I need a drink here. I need a sip. I don't know what flavor all these monsters are supposed to be, but I do know what flavor they taste like, and it's delicious. Very good monster. No, don't do it. Don't do it? Okay. Sometimes I'm dumb enough to just Google it straight off, I've read a few ATLAX HP fic, yeah. Wait, Avatar and Harry Potter? That is wild. I feel like that's not compatible, but maybe. I don't know. Aang and Harry hanging out. Oh god, all those Riordan verse. What's a Riordan verse? Riordan verse? What's a Riordan verse? Rick Riordan? Oh, I've heard this name, but I don't know who he is. Who is Rick Riordan? Whoa, I just clicked on something random. Now I'm in books. Rick Riordan. Oh, he's an author? What? Is he like... Oh, Percy Jackson. Oh, that's where I know it from. Percy Jackson. Okay. I actually never... Okay, no. That's not true. I tried to read a Percy Jackson book, and I was like, this is not for me. I'm not one of those, Greek mythology girls. It ended up not being my type of thing. But, I mean, it's a cool, coolish concept, All these kids who are, related to the gods, I guess. Percy Jackson is, interesting, but I never got into it, really. I saw the bad movies, the really bad movies. I saw those, actually. So, yeah. Percy Jackson is one of those series that inspires a certain kind of devotion, like warrior cats. There's a certain section of fiction that I sort of lump together in my mind that's like, stuff that I would consider similar or something, Like, they're not bad, they're just special. Some people really enjoyed those Percy Jackson movies, I think. Especially people who did not watch the books, I think, kind of liked them. I saw some people liked, like, the casting and things in them. I read it solely for the wisecracking jokes. They're amusing. Yeah, I could see that. I don't know, I don't think there's anything. There's like a category of books that have very devoted fans that are a little bit too into their stuff, you know what I mean? that's kind of where Percy Jackson sort of lumps in with Warrior Cats, Red Ball, Snowbird. I do know Redwall, but I never ended up reading it. That was not one that made it onto my shelf when I was younger. Redwall. That's the one with the mice, right? Yeah, I remember that because I knew somebody who had a poster. She had a poster of Redwall, and so I kind of knew the characters vaguely through that poster, but I didn't read Redwall myself. Knowing the name of Mayor Lanak. Oh my gosh. Is this another one? No! I can't say that. I can't say that one. You guys will just have to look for yourself. Oh my god. Oh my god. You can't. I read all the Redwall books, and then I found out the author died and got so sad. Yeah, I know this. I read, you guys know Girl with the Dragon Tattoo? I got really into that first book, and so I read the other two. And I found out the author for those is, he passed away. And, like, the thing is, they continue the series without him. So, yeah. But I tried to read the ones that were the continuations, and it didn't feel the same. It didn't feel like the same series. It doesn't feel the same. I think the weirdest thing is finding out, all these book series that are, like, they're all ghostwritten. Like, the entirety are ghostwritten under a fake name, like Nancy Drew books. Like, those are all most likely written by different people, but they're all under the same name. They're all, like, pretending like it's the same author, but just, like, vastly different people all writing for the same book series. Like, let me look this up, because I know there's other ones. I think The Hardy Boys is also a series like that, where it's all ghostwritten by different people. Let's see, let's see, Ghostwritten book series, okay. Let me see, okay, 7 surprisingly ghostwritten books. Books you never knew were ghostwritten. The Babysitter's Club. That's one I would suspect it's. I feel like all those, like, there's, like, a children's books from a certain era that all, pretty much become, like, you know, it becomes a thing. H.P. Lovecraft, Harry Houdini? What? K.A. Applegate, Animorphs? That also seems like an obviously ghostwritten one. Fully transparent. Applegate has been entirely upfront about her use of ghostwriters, and the ghostwriter is acknowledged on the boilerplate page. That's interesting. You could open up and be like, it's not written by this person, it's written by somebody else. Boxcar Children was ghostwritten after the OG author died too. Yeah. Oh, I remember Boxcar Children. I remember that one. That was a good one. I don't remember literally anything about how they ended up living in the boxcar or why or the entire plot, but I remember it fondly in my mind, so I hear the name and I'm like, yes, Boxcar Children. That was a book that I read once. Jason Bourne? What? Some of the Jason Bourne books are apparently ghostwritten. Not all of them, just some. What? That's crazy. R.L. Stine, yeah, of course. That's not a quote, of course. But no one knows who were the ghostwriters. That's the thing. That's like, you know, maybe that's a spooky story behind R.L. Stine. It's like, who were the ghostwriters? Ooh, who were they? They could be anyone. They could be your grandma. I think they ran away and then their grandpa found them or something. I think they were runaways. I think it was something like that. Or they had to because they didn't have anywhere else to go. That sounds right to me. It could be wrong, but... Wait, what? This site is advertising ghostwriters to me. I don't need a ghostwriter. I'm not writing anything. I'm not even a ghost, you know? I'm not a ghost that needs people to write things for me. Man, everybody could use a ghostwriter. Ghostwriter. Isn't ghostwriting when you like are riding in a car or like other vehicle like a bike and you hop off so it keeps going without you like a ghost is riding it? Isn't that ghostwriting? Isn't that ghostwriting? They thought their grandpa was mean and their parents died or something, so then they found a boxcar, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I mean, it's a children's book, so it doesn't have to be... Don't Google H.P. Lovecraft name. Unfortunately, I know that one. I can't believe you would name a cat that. That seems like... I don't know. Why would you name your cat such a thing? Why? And people are like, Lovecraft isn't racist. Yes, I think he might have been a little. He was a man of his time, that's for sure. Oh god. Truly he was. I've only read a little Lovecraft. I should read his stories so that I kind of know them, because then I could talk about them. Where am I going with that thought? Ghost ride the whip. Yeah, ghost riding the whip. That's exactly what I mean. Anybody want to come ghost ride the whip? We will get in, and then we will get out and throw the doors closed, and we'll sit there and watch as it flies off, and then blows up after hitting something immediately, because nobody's in the car. Ghost riding. I can't believe people... I mean, the term must have arisen from something. Somebody must have done that. It makes more sense with a bike because, like, your bike's not gonna sustain that much damage if you hop off it. It's a bike. It can take it. But your car... If you bump into your car a little too hard, it sustains damage, you know? Like, if you fucking... I didn't mean to swear there. If you threw your body into it, your car would get a dent, you know? Cars are weirdly fragile like that, at least on their little outside parts. What is the name of the dinosaur with 500 teeth? Is there really a dinosaur with that many? Is it related to a shark? But does it really have 500 teeth? Ah, it does. It's a weird looking face. It's like flat. And really long. This guy's kinda cute though. I like him. He's kinda cute. A little bit of a cutie. Oh wow, they found his skeleton? Oh, that's actually crazy. Dinosaurs are so cool. I love dinosaurs. Did you know that birds are actually related to dinosaurs? Isn't that insane? Like the dinosaurs are still roaming this earth to this day, and they're these cute little fluffy things. It's just it blows my mind, you know? Blows my mind. It blew my mind to find out. That's why birds are like technically reptiles. Through a weird technicality, even though they're like not. Cars are made to go squish, yeah. They do indeed go squish quite often. Surprising amount of time. Even weirder about the bird dinosaur thing is birds are related to theropods. They're theropod. Yeah, cause I'm a bird, so therefore I am a dinosaur. I am one dinosaur roaming the earth. I am ancient. How old are how long ago did dinosaurs live? 66 million years ago. Yeah, I said I was a million years old. So I'm 66 million years old. Somewhere around that. What about 69 million years old? Nice. Boomer, yeah. Boomersaurus, that's me. I'm the Boomersaurus. And if you sit too long in your chair, you become a Boomersaurus. Because it hurts if you sit too long in an uncomfy chair. It's me right now. Boomersaurus. Should I apologize for the pun? I felt it was necessary. It's necessary to make puns occasionally. Anybody else feeling that today? The big sigh day? Sigh day Friday? No, it's Monday, wait! What day is it? What day is it again? I don't remember anymore. Dinosaurs died 3 million years too early. 3 million years too early. You're right. They could have had a funny number. But if we wait 3 million years... Hold on. If we wait 3 million... In 3 million years more... we can say they lived 69 million years ago. We're close. We're only 3 million years away, everybody. Only have to wait 3 million years. That's like nothing, right? That's like barely anything, considering. You guys are making me do my weird laugh. We just have to figure out longevity, and we can live 69 million years after. I will live 3 million years just to see the day when it's been 69 million years. Who trying to get cryogenically frozen for 3 million years just to see the 69 million year number? Just for the funny number. You like Wendy's? Oh, I know this one. Yeah, well, you're gonna get some Wendy's nuts arrive, or something like that, right? You're gonna get some Wendy's nuts arrive. I think that's the one. I think that's the meme. Is that the meme? Did I say it right? I might have said it wrong. The only reason people want to be immortal, I think they just want to be immortal just because... have a gravestone that says, throw a party on my reigns in 3 million years. Scientists in 3 million years digging up that gravestone being like, what does it mean? What does it mean? And then somebody calculates that and they're like, 69 million years, guys. And it's just like it's like a relic lost to time. They don't even know what it means. They're like, what is the significance of 69? Is this the meaning of life? Is this the meaning of life? Is this the thing? And they're putting it in the textbook. They're like, a number worshipped by ancient civilizations was 69. We don't know what it means, but they seem to like this number a lot. Can I post the link? Sure, go ahead. Do whatever you feel like. It's all chilling here. It's all chilling like a villain. The most cultured corpse they'll be saying that about 422. They'll be like, what does it mean? These ancient civilizations, they celebrated a day called, in a time called 420. What does the 420 mean? What is it for? What is the significance of this time? It was the afternoon. Maybe it's when they ate. We don't know. We can't figure it out. And I wish I had some glasses so I could pretend I'm a nerd right now. Never tried dividing 420 by 6 and then taking 1 away. 420 divided by 6. Oh no, I wrote by 6. I don't know. Wait, 420 divides that evenly? It's just the number 6. That's just the number 6. 420 divided by 6 is 7. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I wrote 60. I'm sorry. Okay, no. I used the calculator. I accidentally wrote a 0. I accidentally wrote a 0. Oh yeah, it's the funny number. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was like, 6? What is this? It's just 6, you know? What is 6? And you gotta add 2 more 6s for that to be funny. This is the conversation I'd have when I'm high. It's a conversation you have when your brain is on Sadako. You... This is just... I'm perfectly sober. This is just how my brain works normally. Demonstration of the absolutely massive brain of dinosaur. Yeah, our brains were too massive. That's why most of us had to go extinct and we had to become small and neurotically dense. Boomer brain is a mood. I haven't had to do math in like a year, and I don't want to do it again. I will do math as little as I can for a while. Maybe one day I'll go back and I'll study math again, but I'm not doing it for a good while because I'm tired of it. I got tortured by trigonometry and I don't want to do it again. No more. No more. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't do it. Yes, it's very hard to divide 420 by 6. It's laters. Peace out. It is hard to divide it by... if I had paper, I could do it without calculator. But I don't have any paper here. I actually would. I would totally do it. I remember how to do long division. I think you make the bracket and you put the number and you put the thing and yeah. I think I remember how to do it. I just haven't done it in really long. I think I did it last time I had to do a test with no calculator. I think that's the last time I did it. It pays off to still be able to do stuff like that. Sometimes I'm lazy when I'm like doing like a multiplication, I don't know. And what I do is I break it down into like parts. And then I add them all together by like circling them. And I have this weird system. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a weird multiplication system that involves using like sections instead of doing the where you like put them next to each other and do it like that. I'm still waiting for someone to say them finding how much is the X worth made them successful in life. How much is the X worth? I don't know. Probably a math teacher might say that. An algebra teacher. They'd say this is my success. I found the X. I'm very successful now. That seems like something that a math teacher would say. Programmers, I think, use math a lot. I mean, 1 plus X equals 70. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Here you go. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna do a thing here. And then I'm gonna pin this. pin for everybody to understand how important it is. Message to everybody joining in. Big brain. We're big brain today. Wow, such brain. One math. Yes, such brain. Many brain. I have so many big brain that I can't contain it. It's actually coming out of my ears right now. Please help. Please send an ambulance. I can't keep my brain in my head. It's too big. It's overflowing. My brain is... I can't... Ah! Need more sippy, more drink. Top 10 people even Einstein couldn't fathom. You know, once there was a student, okay? He was in a class and the teacher said, "What is X?" And that student, he said, "X equals 69. And that student was Albert Einstein. That was Albert Einstein. Can you believe it? Oh my god, it was Albert Einstein himself. Elon Musk ain't got anything on Boomerang. No, he's got rotten brain. His brain is rotten. Too many Dogecoin on his brain for it to not be rotten. Too many Dogecoin. I'm just doing a stretch here. Just doing a quick stretchy here. X is 69. Albert Einstein, probably. That's his evil twin. Albert Einstein. He committed many atrocities. I don't know if you guys are aware. Albert Einstein. He committed the worst atrocity. He actually killed the dinosaurs. I'm gonna put my life's coin savings into Sadie coin. It could be abbreviated sad coin. There's a bird yelling in the background. Sad coin. It's sad coin because it only goes down. It makes you very sad as you watch your money disappear. Sad coin. One second, I'll be back. I'm gonna do a quickie break. I'll come back. Yeah, okay. Bye. It wasn't long. It was just a quick flash. I'm surprised I didn't accidentally pop on starting soon just now, cause I keep doing that. I'll go to take off the starting soon one, and then I'll just put BRB over it instead, and I never stop flubbing things. Geneva Convention will become the Geneva Suggestion once Albert comes back. Albert, that wasn't the right name. Alstein comes back to life. Yes, we truly live in fear of the day he will awaken. He's been kept in a containment chamber for over 69 million years. He only awakens once every 3 million years. And he breaks out and we have to remake the containment chamber. But we live in fear because we cannot contain his true power. When he wakes, nobody will survive. It's not possible. You can't beat him. He's too strong. Halstein will be the death of all of us. I didn't read anything today. I feel bad. I said I would read, I didn't read. I didn't find the volume 1 of the Pooch one. I didn't find the volume 1. I clicked volume 2 instead of volume 1. How do I do that? How do I find volume? There's so many books in here. It's like impossible to find the volume 1. Come here. Wolf story. So we got the one Wolf story. This one is this the volume 1. Is this my Wolf story volume 1? Wow, there's alls in this. This is volume 3. I can never find the volume 1. Rayman by Michael Ansel and Ubisoft. Did Ubisoft really make Rayman? Really? Really? I didn't know that. Am I frozen? No, I'm fine. Small bird. Thank goodness, I thought I was gonna have a big one there. There might be another. Ah! Did I not put the Wolf story 1 on here? And yet I can find every spice in the wolf. You know what? We got the empty box in Zeroth Maria. Volume 1 is overrated. Volume X is the only volume worth reading. Volume random pick volume. Rayman on PC and consoles. Wow, Rayman facts today. We're getting them Rayman facts. I always find myself using the X volume all the time for some reason. See, this is when you use X. This is what X is for. This is what teachers aren't telling you. Teachers are lying to us. They're not telling us this. So let's see if I can read a single chapter. So I'm not. I haven't not read any. You know, I don't wanna finish this without having without reading a single page. Rayman 1, Rayman 2. There's too many Rayman. Raving Rabbids sucks. Rayman rules. I never played Raving Rabbids or Rayman actually, but I know people like Rayman. I know that. I never did it myself. So Zeroth Maria and the something box. I'm forgetting the title now. It's too loud. Not loud. It's long, not loud. Don't support the Rabbids. They killed Rayman, and they and their entire franchise suck. Rabbids kind of seems like it's kind of like the minions of their time. That's always the way I thought of them, as like annoying little screaming mascots that were supposed to drag children in. They're like very minion-like, you know? Minion of their time. That's what I think about rabbits. Dino brain sometimes forget how to use mouth. Big head. My brain is too big and then my mouth stopped working. My mouth just stops. It stops completely because my brain leaks from my ears. From being too big. It actually keeps growing constantly, so it has to come out. This is the worst lore I've ever created. This is awful. This is awful. This is really bad. Rabbids equals giant turds, Rayman equals golden standard. This guy is very passionate about his Rayman. I admire it. You do you, man. If you love Rayman, go for it. Spread the word, spread the love. That's you. That's all you. You got this. That ain't earwax, that's brain mush. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Let me see if I can read a little here. Okay, we got this. Okay. As long as you're edible, any lore is good lore. Well, if you put a cup under my ear, you could capture some brain matter brain matter. You could catch some brain matter, and maybe your brain grow bigger too. Maybe you become smarter. Alright, here we go. We're on 4 hours, 30 minutes left in the chapter. I accidentally turned on reading speed. And now... Aha! That's what I want. The page, not reading speed. I don't want you to mock how slow I read or whatever. Because knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe! Yes, G.I. Joe. Classic story. Classic show made to sell toys. And did it sell those toys? By golly, it did. It did sell many, many toys. Phew. Well, I get it, Dayan. What you're really trying to say is that there's no point in trying because Aya is out of your league, right? There's no dishonor in knowing you can't win. I know what you're doing. You like that fox that knows he can't reach the grapes high up on the trees, so he tries to make everyone else think those grapes are better. Rationalization, that's it. That's so not cool. Lame, Dayan. Why is this chapter calling so many people out? Did you even listen to a word I said? Still, the first part of your argument wasn't completely off base. You should die 1,000 times for the second half, though. Ha, so you admit you don't have a chance. That's enough for Daya to slug Haruaki and his triumphant grin. Wow, all that anger he was holding back really boiled to the surface. It's not that I don't have a chance, it's that she won't try to approach me. Man, if that isn't some conceited BS, I don't know what is, right, Hoshi? This guy thinks he deserves the world on a platter just 'cause he's pretty. You'd think Haruaki would have learned his lesson by now, but he plunges ahead full tilt. I'm not saying she won't make a move on me because I'm out of her league. Maybe the truth. But that's not how things work with her. Damn, you really are shameless. She doesn't think of me as out of her league, Daya explains. In fact, I don't even fall into that category for her. None of us interest her one bit. It's not like she's looking down on us either. It's just like how you see insects as only insects, or people as people. She isn't even aware of the subtle difference between us. Now how I'm handsome and Haruaki's a total mess. It's like ignoring the differences between male and female. Cockroaches to her. Just how would you go about making a move on someone who views you like that? What kind of girl is these people talking about? Is this the Wolf one? No, this is Zeroth Maria and Empty Box or something. I think it's a time loop. One. I only read like 10 pages in, so this is a bit in, but I don't think we'll miss anything. A new girl arrived and she kind of like doesn't care about talking to anyone. She's like, don't talk to me, everybody. Screw off. That's kind of her attitude. That's about all that happens. This is for any game characters that have been forgotten about and are dead. The Blob, Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem is not forgotten. Duke Nukem will never be forgotten. I'm here to kick ass and chew gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum. I won't forget Duke Nukem. Too many good memes. Jack and Daxter, I still hear people talk about that. Sly Cooper, I was just talking about that earlier, dude. I was just talking about Sly Cooper. Heck yeah. Ape Escape. I heard somebody mentioning that yesterday. Yesterday people were saying that in the Domo stream or something. They were talking about Ape Escape. So a lot of these are definitely not forgotten. Gravity Rush, I may need to play that. I wanted to get it on Vita. Play that one. Parabba the Rapper. All the game IPs lost to time. I don't think any of those are lost to time. I think those are beloved by a lot of people. They're just not known by normies, you know? They're not known by people who only play Halo, Call of Duty, Fortnite, Apex. Like, people who play mainstream games just don't know those. But I think anybody who plays a lot of games and enjoys games definitely knows most of those. Gex is a funny one. I was just scrolling through that and like pointing out all the ones I know. Forgetting characters. Gex, Lock and Load, Little Lizard. G.I. Joe now has Kung Fu Grip. Then Tomba and Jill of the Jungle and Legend of Dragon. Yeah, I think all of these things are actually beloved by many people, you know? I think they're quite beloved. But, you know, the average person who just plays mainstream stuff doesn't really know them. But you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of people out there who know these games. A lot of people, well, no, nobody knows my visual novels. That's the one that always stumps people. If I talk about visual novels, people will be like, oh, the hentai games, the hentai games with the sex scenes. I love the one with the booby nekopara, blah blah blah, honey pop, no doki doki literature club, blah 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 blah. They only know like 5 and they know hentai ones and that's it. And it's infuriating. It's honestly... you can't talk about visual novels with anybody. You have to find like the secret circles where people actually talk about them. It's not forgotten if you still remember. Yeah, they say you die twice, right? The first time is when you actually die, and the second time is the last time someone says your name. And with the internet, you know, it'll never be the last time. Probably, if you're a game at least, it'll never be the last time because you'll still have a Wikipedia page. People will still be able to stumble upon you and find out. Boo, they ain't cultured. True. Some people just die. They're not into the solo player games like that, you know? Back to reading. Not even Haruaki has a clue of what to say in response to this merciless criticism of Otonashi. Baya, I just have to open my mouth. You're actually pretty interested in Otonashi, aren't you? Daya's at a loss for words. A rare reaction for him, but that's the way it is. Regardless of whether his opinions are right or wrong, you can't really analyze them without a bit of observation. Psh, I don't give a damn about her. You're blushing. Kazu, you are this close to falling into my trap? I'm going to do things you never thought possible with a green onion that will make you break out in hives the next time you even see one. I can't even tell that Daya is getting seriously angry, so I decide to laugh and play the whole thing off as a joke. At any rate, it seems that Daya knows that Otonashi is easy to deal with. Before long, even you idiots and your insect-level powers of observation will figure out that there's something wrong with her. The claim that makes Daya sound like a bit of a sore loser, but that isn't the case. After all, he's exactly right. I don't play in the visual novels. Drown him in your big brain mush, yeah. I'll just dump it all over him. I'll grow my brain extra big just to dump some of it on him. You should try visual novels. Some of them are just reading. They're just books. And I think that can be hard for some people who are not very into reading. But there are some definitely amazing visual novels. There's some hybrid novels like Danganronpa that are fun to play and they can help you get into it. There's games that have elements of visual novels but aren't. Like Ace Attorney, it's technically an adventure game, so it's not really a visual novel, but a lot of it is reading. There's no voice lines and stuff, so it can be one of those games that could help ease you into visual novels, because there are a lot of really cool stories in visual novels if you're willing to look through and trudge past the otome and the gal game and the eroge. You have to swim through the sea of crap to get to the good ones, you know? Hybrid. Here, let me look up some, because off the top of my head I can't think of very many right now. Ghost Trick really good. Hotel Dust, Trauma Center is fun. That one's really fun. It's a lot of gameplay, actually. It just has like the little visual novel sections of the game. The Zero Escape games, the Nonary games series, those are all really, really amazing. And I implore you to check them out. There's a lot of puzzles in the Zero Escape games, so if you try those and you're not usually a visual novel player, you might enjoy it. It might help you get into that type of game. Just some recommendations from me, because it's my favorite kind of thing, you know? It's not very fun on stream. It wouldn't be really fun to stream unless I did a lot of voices, which I could try, but That might be hard on me to do for a long time. Earthworm Jim, Clay Fighter Boogerman, Pugsy, James Bond, and Trixman. Wow, summer game series. I've heard of Earthworm Jim. I do know him. I've only played Angels with Scaly Wings, not a Scaly, I swear. What's Angels with Scaly Wings? I don't know that one. Angels with Scaly Wings. I need to get like background music at some point. Oh my god, this would seem like a furry game, I suppose. This kind of reminds me of Neopets art style or something. A little bit kind of Neopets. What the fuck is a scaly? It's like a furry, but with like lizards and dragons and stuff, I think. I think that's it. So, if birds are dinosaurs, right? Do people who have bird sona, do they count as furries? Or do they count as scalies, right? Because they're reptiles. So are they in scalies? Or is there like a third category, like featheries or something? Fluffies? No, I don't know what you call them. I don't know what you call them, but you know what I mean. Is there a secret extra one? I'm totally gonna remember every one of them. You can try to remember every single one. I wonder if he's typing these or if this is a copy pasta. Immediately after our homeroom session at the end of the day, Otonashi suddenly raises her hand. As soon as Mr. Kokubo sees her, she launches into an announcement without waiting for permission or even an acknowledgement. I need everyone in the first year class 6 to do something. Heedless of the class's stunned reaction, she continues. I just need 5 minutes of your time. I'm sure you don't mind, right? Despite the lack of response, Otonashi marches up to the podium. Wow, this girl's headstrong. She then drives Mr. Kokubo out of the classroom as if it's the most natural thing in the world. The whole scene is bizarre, but for some reason, it feels completely normal. Judging by their reactions, I can tell the rest of the class probably feels the same way. Pure silence grips the classroom, without a single murmur of protest. Standing on the platform at the front, Otonashi faces the class and opens her mouth to speak. I want you all to write something. She then steps down and gives piles of something to the students at the front of each row. The students take one and pass the remainder to the students sitting behind them, much like when we receive a normal handout in class. Eventually, I get one too. It's a blank, completely nondescript piece of recycled paper, cut to about 4 inches on each side. Bring them up to me once you've finished writing. That's it. That's what you mean. What do you mean by something? Kokone takes it upon herself to ask for the rest of the class. Otonashi's reply is terse. My name. The strange silence from earlier finally breaks as a commotion fills the classroom, which is completely understandable. None of this makes any sense. Her name? Everyone knows that. She told us this morning when she introduced herself as Aya Otonashi. This is stupid, someone spits. There's only one person who would say something like that to Otonashi. Daya Omine. The entire class seems to gulp in unison. Everyone knows you don't want to get on Daya's bad side. Your name is Aya Otonashi. Sure, what's the point of having everyone write it? Are you desperate to make sure everyone remembers it right away? But Otonashi doesn't bat an eye at the harsh remark. All I would do is write, Aya Otonashi, I just showed you I know your name. There's no point in writing it now, right? Fine, I don't care. Perhaps Daya wasn't expecting her to agree, because he's at a loss for a retort. With an angry he tears his paper up as loudly as possible and leaves the classroom. What's the matter? Hurry up and write. No one in the classroom has started, which is completely understandable. Not everyone shows it, but we're completely floored. She just shut Daya down. As his classmate, we're well aware of how incredible that is. It's a while before we can do anything. What? What is going on in this classroom? These people are crazy. The Complete Games Archive, Pugsy and Friends, Pugsy, Wiz and Liz, Lemmings series, Wipeout series, Is the Wipeout series based on the TV show? Wipeout? Do they have Wipeout games? Wipeout game? Oh, this is something entirely different. But there are Wipeout game show game. This is like a driving game or something. Ah, very cool. Very cool. Interesting game suggestions. Birdies. Yes, birdies. Wingies, beakies. Wingies. Maybe wingies? Wingies does make sense. Wingdings! Ha 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 ha. Wipeout is F-Zero? F-Zero. Ah, the racing game, yeah. Okay, that's neat. That's very neat. But in 3D, ah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I only got through a few pages, but at least I read something like I said I would. I think I'm gonna stop for now, but I appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out, talking. The raid, that was crazy. I wasn't expecting that at all. So thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it, and I had a lot of fun talking about my brainwash and whatnot. Alrighty, bye bye for now. Bye bye. Have a good day, okay?